This is the Movcan V40 electric bike. My honest first moment with it was equal parts excitement and caution. It looks like a compact electric motorcycle, not a pedal bike, and it behaves that way as soon as you crack the throttle. I went in expecting big speed, big battery, and some compromises. That's exactly what I found, plus a few surprises that made me smile. On looks, it leans hard into that mini bike/scrambler vibe. Long bench seat, chunky 20x4 fat tires, big round headlight, and a tough, high-riding stance. The finish is clean, the paint pops, and the wiring is tidier than I expected at this price. The cockpit is straightforward. Throttle on the right, trigger shifter on the right, simple control pad on the left, and a bright LCD that shows speed, battery, assist level, and trip data. It's not a delicate thing. It's heavy, solid, and built for throttle-first riding. The bench seat is cushy but fixed, so you can't raise or lower it. For casual spins, that's fine. For real pedaling efficiency, not so much. I like the moto style look a lot, but I immediately noticed the trade-off. Tall riders won't get full leg extension, and the folding passenger pegs kept clipping my heels when I tried to pedal with power. I removed those pegs within a day and never missed them. From my experience, assembly was doable with the included tools and took me about an hour. Mostly because the bike is hefty and the front wheel needs careful alignment. I gave the stem and headset an extra snug, checked spoke tension on the rear, hub motor wheels love to loosen if you ignore them, and set tire pressures to 22 psi for comfort. The headlight is meaningfully bright, the horn is loud enough to get attention in traffic, and the taillight is clear and visible. The first real ride told me what I needed to know. Twist the throttle and it surges. The 1500-watt brushless hub motor makes quick work of neighborhood hills and jumps to traffic speed fast. On flat pavement, I saw 33 to 35 miles per hour consistently, and it holds speed better than most fat tire e-bikes I've tried. The word scooter replacement kept popping into my head. Pedal assist is cadence-based, which means the bike senses that the cranks are turning, not how hard you're pushing, and then adds power. There's a brief delay before the motor kicks in and a tiny run-on after you stop pedaling. It's normal for cadence sensors, just not as natural feeling as a torque sensor. For precision at low speed, I prefer tiny throttle inputs. It's easier to control in parking lots and U-turns. The suspension is a mixed bag. Up front, it looks beefy and takes the edge off potholes. Out back, the mid-mounted coil shock has adjustable preload. Out of the box, it was too soft for me, so I cranked up preload a couple turns and that cut the bounce. Still, on big hits, it can pogo a bit. It's fine for rough city streets, gravel paths, and curb cuts. It's not a true dirt bike, fun on fire roads, yes. Hard landings, not so much. The fat tires are great on loose stuff and forgiving over broken pavement. On smooth roads, the square profile can self-steer a little, so you keep a firm hand on the bars, set pressures right, and it calms down a lot. At speed, I had one mild wobble early on that went away after I tightened the headset and bumped the front tire to an even 25 psi. Since then, it's been planted. Braking is where I felt the most relief. Dual hydraulic discs are the right call on something this fast and heavy. Lever feel is light, bite is consistent, and stopping power is strong. Coming down from 30+ miles per hour repeatedly will warm the rotors, so I modulate and give a little room. If you ride hilly routes or carry heavy loads, keep an eye on pad wear. The good news is, service is easy, and parts are standard. Range lives up to the promise as long as you ride smart. The 48-volt 25-amp-hour pack is a big one, roughly 1200 watt-hours, which is just volts multiplied by amp-hours. In simple terms, it stores a lot of energy. Holding near top speed on throttle only, I got around 41 miles before the pack called it a day. Cruising at moderate speeds with pedal assist set low, I can stretch well past 60 miles. I haven't hit the advertised 120, but riding slowly, using PAS, and keeping speeds near the low 20s could get you there. The battery gauge bars drop fast when you hammer it, then seem to last longer toward the end. That's voltage sag. I rely on the voltage readout rather than the bars for a truer sense of what's left. Key features that stand out for me are the punchy 1500-watt motor, the large 48-volt 25-amp-hour propulsion removable battery, hydraulic brakes, full suspension for real-world comfort, and the 7-speed drivetrain. Even though I ride it like a throttle machine, the gears matter when starting from a stop on a hill or nursing a low battery home. The LCD is clear in sunlight, the lighting is useful after dark, and the frame feels confidence-inspiring when you're hustling through city traffic. In my opinion, the V40 is built for riders who want moped-like performance without registering a scooter, with the caveat that you still need to follow local e-bike rules. It's perfect for short to mid-length commutes where you want to keep pace with cars on 25 to 35 miles per hour roads, food delivery runs where range and uptime matter, and weekend exploring on mixed surfaces. I use it for errands and quick crosstown trips, and it consistently beats my car's door-to-door time because parking is instant and I can thread through congestion. From my experience, you'll enjoy it most if you treat it like an electric moped that happens to have pedals, not a bicycle you'll pedal hard for fitness. I'd recommend this for riders who are comfortable checking bolts, keeping tire pressure in range, and swapping brake pads when needed. If you want a natural pedaling feel or a super light bike you can carry upstairs, this isn't that. There are rough edges. The fixed seat height makes true pedaling awkward for long distances. The cadence sensor assist is functional, not silky. Out of the box, I had to snug the headset and give a quick tune to the rear derailleur. The included passenger pegs got in my way, so off they went. After-sales replies took a bit due to time zones, so I learned to be handy and keep common spares on hand. None of this killed the experience, but it's part of the ownership story. In conclusion, the Movcan V40 delivers the speed, punch, and range that its look promises. It's a blast to ride, genuinely useful for daily transportation, and comfortable over ugly pavement. The value is strong because you're getting serious motor power, real battery capacity, and hydraulic brakes at a price that usually brings compromises somewhere. Those compromises are mostly in weight, pedaling ergonomics, and the feel of the stock suspension. If your priority is quick, easy travel around town with the option to venture onto gravel and cut through traffic, this hits the sweet spot. If your priority is pedaling efficiency and featherweight handling, look elsewhere. If this video helped, please subscribe and drop your questions or your own experience in the comments. Thank you for watching.